What up guys, and welcome to another free coaching video. Today is Masters League on Ulrina. I haven't done Ulrina yet for a Terran versus Zerg. I did one for a Zerg versus Zerg, but now we got Terran versus Zerg. I think the only map we haven't done yet is Central Protocol, because that map's just garbage. You should just veto that. Everyone just veto that. It's such a bad map. But yeah, anyways, we have Stratix over here versus Wombat. It'll be interesting to see how they both play. I don't really play many games on this map, but this map, I feel like Ravager is actually not a bad choice in this map, just because it's such a pain in the ass to push through choke points like this, and also I feel like air units are going to be a bit more like for Terran, for instance, will be a bit more of like Terrans will want to go for air units more on this map, more so than other maps, because it's very abusable to just fly directly north and then just immediately get into your opponent's base if like you rushed a Liberator or something. And also just like if you have a Liberator holding this point right here, or like right here, you eliminate all entrances to your base, stuff like that. I feel like Liberator would be very annoying on this map, so as Zerg, I think a Ravager would be a good way to open this map. Like, get a Roach Warren and go into Ravager. Oh, we actually have a fucking double proxy. I like that he scouted that. As Stratix right now, what I would do to defend this is I would immediately get a Spine Crawler as soon as my pool's done. I would immediately put 3 drones on gas. I would get Zergling speed, and then I would pull drones off gas. And I would honestly pull more drones in this right now too. For the bunker. I would not deal with the bunker on the low ground, but I would pull probably like 5 drones to deny the bunker on the high ground. The spine's a bit risky. I honestly would have built my spine like right there. Because the Marines can walk up and kill it now. But he needs, in my opinion, looks like he's gonna go for Ravagers to bust out of it. I don't really. I feel like if you go for Ravagers to bust out of this with Terran, you're guaranteeing the fact that your natural will die. And I don't like that. Personally, I would go for. Oh, he actually caught one Marine. Holy shit! These Zerglings actually need to go down here now. Go down here, and kill rallies. Oh, but they got caught by a couple bunkers and a few of them died. Those links could have been so fucking annoying for the Terran if they would have just been killing rallies as they came across. You always want to get on the rallies as fast as possible. But honestly, it looks like this hatchery has a good chance of living now. Killing that one Marine. Oh my god. He's killing the SCV. And the fact that the Queen didn't die made that worth. A bit scary, but worth. But yeah, I love getting Zergling speed to deal with this, personally. And then you stop mining gas altogether once you have link speed. Because his economy is going to be so low. Even if he defends this, his economy is going to be low. Because he's investing so much into the gas. Granted, it will give him an opportunity to do a big counter. But on the Terran side of things, if he just goes for a tank and like a medevac right now, Ravagers won't do shit. If I'm Terran right now, I literally make a starport and a fucking tech lab. And that's exactly what he's doing. So this is like I feel like this defense here for Stratix, it's nice, it'll defend him, but it's an overcommitment, in my opinion, to dealing with it. But I guess, yeah, no, if you go for the Ling route, all you gotta do to make it work is you gotta always get some Lings on the rally point of where the barracks are coming from. That's the #1 rule you gotta do. But if you're not comfortable doing stuff like that, then something like this, I guess, is fine. It's not terrible. It's just, it's very expensive to do it. And I feel like if you can make the Lings work, it sets you up going into the mid-game better than if you go Ravager. Because now if you look at the economy here, we're actually tied. After no drones were killed at all. It was just, the hatchery just took a beating basically, but no drones died. And the fact that they're actually still tied in workers is actually not that great for Zerg. And the Zerg's actually now behind in workers. And this whole timing is going to get countered by, it should get countered by a tank and a medevac. And he went for a reactor. That's a bit YOLO. I think he honestly needs to make fucking medevac like right away. If he doesn't make a medevac, he's gonna die. We'll see what he wants to do. He needs to make medevac like right now. He knows this is here. He sees it. If this tank dies, the game ends. He's making Liberator. Okay, he's gonna die. Game's over. If Stratix identifies this and pushes, the game is over. I would test the waters as Stratix right now with these Ravagers, because this Overlord can see the fucking tanks. Both Overlords can see both tanks. He could honestly nuke these right now. He should go for the tanks first. These tanks are exposed. The Ravagers can nuke from like right there and kill a tank. That bunker should not be priority when the tanks are this close. Because he's getting shot so many times. He didn't capitalize on the opportunity right there. He could have easily walked like Ravagers right here, nuked that tank, and then he had vision of everything. He had a second Overlord like right there for a little while, which is now over here. And he saw the other tank. After killing the first one from over here, he could have ran up the ramp and killed the second one, and then the base would have been dead. But as it is, the game goes on. The Terran now is... Since he did not go for a medevac, he has no way to really punish these Ravagers and Roaches on the map, which means he can't really take his natural. He's actually going for the gold, so never mind. He's just going to lift and go to the gold. If Stratix goes for Aspire, this is going to be really hard to hold for Terran, but if Stratix commits to like just mass Roach Ravager, then the gold will actually go up unhindered. Okay, there's Aspire. I like everything that Stratix is doing other than his opening of going really, really fast Ravager. I love really fast Ravager against things like a Cannon Rush Contain, but I don't like it against a Bunker Rush Contain. The Spore is nicely placed. I like that he built the Spore. Because if his army plans on being out here in the front, guarding his bases, or like if his army was over here containing, I really like the fact that a Spore is put down. The Spore is actually doing fucking work on that Liberator. Oh shit. Yeah, I feel like medevac would have been a better idea. But anyways, going back to Stratix's side of things, if he would have gone for Lings first and then went into Ravagers later, like just like 3 Ravagers, he would honestly probably already have his third fully saturated, and he'd probably even have like a 4th going down right now. At this, with how this game is shaping up though. Just because you don't like mining so much gas so early, it really kind of cripples your economy. But the good thing that he did though that I like is he actually chose to go Spire, and with all of his extra gas, now he's actually going to be spending it on a bunch of meta. And right now in production we have actually 11 metas. And he sees he's up against now medevacs with tanks and liberators, and a few of the liberators have already died on top of that, so that's actually like insanely good for these metas. And now he identifies, oh look at the gold base. I feel like this game's actually over at this point. This gold is gonna die. It actually cannot fly back fast enough. If I'm Stratix, I honestly do not kill the tanks. I would not kill these tanks. Okay, the game ended. So what would happen right now if these tanks like flew over here? The tanks would probably not die because it's not that far to go from here to here, and there should probably be Marines out ready to, you know, help out the fucking medevacs. And in doing that, that would buy the command center. But like, let's say the mutas chase the tanks all the way down to like right here, okay, or like over here. By then, the command center would go from here to like over here, and then the command center could easily fly into the main and get repaired. And the Terran still has multiple command centers with economy, all that shit. Whereas if the mutas would have focus fired the command center first, after killing the Liberator, you put the Terran into such a bad spot, because he has no economy, and you basically put him into more of an all-in, that kind of a situation. So I definitely think the command center was like the command center here was like the juicy target. But yeah, just now that I have a little bit of time, I'm going to talk about it for like 3 minutes, guys. So I like that Stratix scouted initially with the Overlord, and he's scouted down the front, and he ended up actually spotting double barracks proxy on the cliff here, or it's not a cliff, it's just like a choke point. You have 2 options to deal with this. He chose option number 2. I don't like it as much. Also, I don't like the fact that he took double gas to defend it. taking, like, basically what happens is if you take double gas, going Ravagers to defend, like, a bunker contained like this, you're investing so much of your economy into this, and that means you're also going to be waiting so long for the roaches to actually come out, that this hatchery should die. Honestly, this hatchery should have died. If a bunch of Marines, I think there was like 4 Marines in the bunker on the low ground down here. If these Marines instead were walking over here on the, like, getting guarded by this bunker over here, but they're walking right here and they're just shooting the hatchery as well, and then they just like fucking, like, if lings come out, they fall back and jump in the bunker, and then just repeat this process over and over, this hatchery would have died. And if this hatchery dies, and the Terran follows up with kind of what he did, where he goes into siege tanks right away behind it, and if he would have made a medevac, you put yourself into such a bad spot with the Ravager, which is why I'm not the biggest fan of it. Which, but, you know, if you can actually manage to save your hatchery, then it's fine. I like that he counterpushed. The big thing, also, for Stratix, was when he had 2 Overlords down in this base, he actually saw there was only 2 tanks, and there was actually not even a Liberator yet. There was 2 Overlords sitting, like, one was right here and one was, like, right there. And there was 2 tanks, like, one here and one here. And that was it. There was nothing else defending this base, and there was, like, 6 Ravagers, a couple Slowlings, and, like, 3 Roaches that were out here just chilling around, fucking walking around and stuff. And there was also a bunker here with, like, 1 Marine in it. And he chose to focus fire the bunker over and over, where he, like, walked forward and then shot it a few times, walked back. 2 tanks are just railing his fucking Ravagers over and over every time he does that. What you need to always do if you're going to do a Ravager poke like this is only shoot the bunker if you can outrange the tank. Like, if this tank was actually right there or something, or like right here, and the tank that was right here before is instead like right there, and you can actually shoot the bunker now with Ravagers from like out here and not get shot by the tank, then that's fine. Because you want to kill the wall then. You want to kill whatever you can. But if the tanks are really fucking way up here, like one tank was right here, and again, and the other one was like right behind the fucking factory, you could literally pick this tank off from right here. You should always kill tanks first if they're exposed. Always, always, always. And there was not even a medevac out at that point to save the tanks. So if like, let's say 3 Ravagers, you know, shoot this tank from here, right there. This tank dies, that's way less damage coming out, and then let's say more Ravagers move up the ramp, kill that second tank that was right there. The game honestly would end at that point, like I was saying earlier in the game. A little bit of a missed opportunity, yeah, but what I just said is the rules behind ravaging down, like using Ravagers to corrosive bile down their front. But now, going away from Ravagers, talking about a different way to deal with something he saw initially, I prefer this way myself. If you ever see a Terran proxy you, okay? It doesn't matter what map it is, Terran's proxying you, and they're doing bunkers. And let's say the terrain is like this. I never ever recommend the Zerg go on the low ground with a bunch of drones to kill the bunker on the low ground. It's a bit fucking scary. But you should always try to prevent the bunker from going up on the high ground, because it's right next to it. That's the bunker that's within range of your hatchery to kill it. So I would always recommend, if you scout a proxy early and you see the Terrans going for like a bunker all in, pull like half your mineral line. Seriously, like pull like half the fucking mineral line to kill the bunker on the high ground, and then just go back to mining on like the natural or something. And then I also recommend getting 1 gas always. Like it's like you're doing a standard build. You're opening with ling speed, but as soon as you get ling speed, stop mining with all drones. Don't even leave one of the gas. Take all of your fucking drones off, and then get your ling speed. And what you should really try to go for is you should make like 12 Zerglings as fast as you can, and leave like 4 to 6 to defend your like spine crawler. Or to be honest, send all of them if you can. But if you see your spine crawler is going to be in a vulnerable spot, leave like 4 to 6 to defend it. But always try to get like 6 to 8 Zerglings. The more the better. Like up to 12 is amazing if you can do this. But try to run by where his bunkers are. So like the bunkers were here and here. Now if there was like 12 lings that let's say 12 lings ran over here. They like ran around the back. Just watch the camera, okay? They run like this, they go up around, they go down and around, they skirt the side of the ramp over here, and then just run down this way, come down this, and then they skirt inside right here, right behind the bunker. This bunker right here would shoot lings like for 1 second each that ran by. So your lings would get bruised up a little bit for sure. Like, the Lings will take a little bit of damage. Each Ling will probably take, like, fucking 6 damage from the Marines, because you're going to be running through pretty quickly. It's not like every Ling's going to die to one bunker. But yeah, your 12 Lings would take a little bit of damage on each of them, but if you run down into here... The Terran had 2 barracks... Fuck, it's like shit in my throat. Sorry, guys. The Terran had 2 barracks right here, and these barracks are rallying forward to keep reinforcing these bunkers. If there's like 12 Lings back here killing Marines as they spawn, the Terran can no longer reinforce his bunkers. Every Marine that spawns is now going to die, or he has to change his rally point. And this map is like a unique example where he can actually change the rally point behind the bunkers or behind the barracks, and the Zerglings can no longer get to them. But it's still on top. With that being said, you still deny the fact that he can reinforce the bunkers in the first place over here. And now let's say if the Terran then has 2 options. One option is he lets his bunkers stay full of Marines that are already over here, and then the Marines that are over here that are rallying just die, and then you cut off his rally, and now it's it. He's just done reinforcing the bunker, and what is over here is it. That's it. That's option 1. And if that happens like that, you slowly pick the bunker apart with the spine crawler, and just call it good. And you can just drone bind it. You're fucking fine, dude. It's like 4 Marines in a bunker. You don't have to worry about that shit. It's not like 4 Marines are going to kill a whole mineral line, and a queen, and a spine. The spine will slowly kill the bunker, and you will just drone your fucking ass off. Now, the other option is, the Terran goes, shit, okay, Zerg is, running past my bunker and going down here killing my rallies, and I'm going to unload this bunker and go sandwich his Zerglings down here with my new units and my existing units that were in the bunker before. Well, as Zerg, what you should do then is you then have a few more Lings push forward and kill the fucking bunker when no Marines are here, and then you reroute your spine crawler from like here to like right fucking there, like somewhere on like in a very good vantage point for you aggressively to move forward. And then you can, and if the Terran pulls back like that, then you continue making a few more Lings so you can then guard your spine crawler on like the ramp, so you can't just run up and kill it. Every time he runs up, you run your Zerglings into his Marines. And then at this point, you'll be very close to having speed, if not already. And then you go, okay, I'm gonna drone now, and you keep tabs on his Marines. Like again, this map is a unique example where you can't actually get on top of the barracks. What I would actually recommend you do is you kill the fucking bunkers on a different map where like the proxies would be like something like here, or something like here, where you can actually get on them, and it's not like they create a fucking wall. This map's very unique. But on other maps, you could totally just like kill the bunkers with your Lings if he pulls back the Marines, and then make like one more round of Lings, and you can now just go overwhelm his, with speed now, overwhelm his fucking Marines, because he no longer has bunkers to soak up your Lings with. It's just pure Marines, and Speedlings against non-upgraded Marines, Speedlings actually do very fucking well. And then you could, as soon as you eliminate the Marine threat, you expand to like a third, you fully saturate, you go crazy with your economy, all that kind of stuff, and then you follow up with scouts being like, alright, what are you doing as a follow-up? Are you going into starport? Are you going into factory? What are you doing? And then you make a educated guess from that point on as to what you're going to do. But yeah, those are the 2 ways as Zerg. You can pretty much deal with it. If I kind of lost you there, go back and rewind this shit and listen to it again. But yeah, Ravagers or Lings is the best ways to deal with it. Again, I prefer Lings over Ravagers because you get a better mid-game economy faster. And then finally, in this game, zooming beyond the opener, I like that Stratix opened up, or I like that he went into Aspire in the mid-game. He had control of his side of the map with Ravagers. He didn't throw them away. After he realized he wasn't going to break this, he didn't throw them away. I like that he went to Aspire. The one thing he didn't, or never mind, he made a Baneling Nest. Never mind, take it back. He didn't get Baneling Speed, but yeah, that's actually that's the only thing I really critique him on here. You should, if you're gonna go for mutas, and you go for like Mutaling Bane. Baneling Speed honestly always takes priority over the mutas. In 99 times out of 100, Baneling Speed takes priority. The only time it wouldn't take priority, and even if it doesn't take priority, you still get it after you make your initial round of mutas. You would never go up to like 12 or 13 mutas before getting Baneling Speed. But if like, let's say there was like a 3-port Banshee opening, or a 2-port Banshee, and you wanted to deal with like Banshees, and you actually had a Spire out in time to deal with that, then obviously Baneling Speed doesn't take priority because you're not dealing with Marines. But whenever you deal with any Terran who goes for barracks, like bio style, bailing speed honestly always takes priority over fucking mutas, and then you make mutas after, because if he hits you with a snip back timing and all you have is mutas, you'll die. That basically gives the Terran a window to kill you if you don't get bailing speed. All right, so that was another tip. Hopefully you guys liked it. That's pretty much going to do it for my video here. That was kind of random. The build was a bit unique. It's not something you see every day, but yeah, hopefully I helped you guys understand a bit more about how to deal with proxies and all that kind of shit. I think Stratix did alright with it. But yeah, guys, anyways, thank you for watching. That's going to be it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Go check out all the other videos. Have a good one. Goodbye. See you.